Yo, what up, everybody? It's your man, Ken Jackson. This is the Ken Jackson Experience, right here on CrazyBabyTVWorld.com. And today we're going to be talking to you indie artists about where can you get your money at early on in your career. Now, a lot of you are online and you're uploading to sites like SoundCloud and YouTube and various other music streaming platforms, and hoping that you'll get your music streamed or downloaded or what have you. Now, all that's good. You definitely want to get your music on as many outlets as possible. Utilize whatever digital distribution service that may be out there, such as TuneCore, CD Baby, Reverb Nation, again, YouTube, even Facebook, Instagram, or what have you. But the problem with streaming money is that it requires so many streams and downloads, before you're going to make anything. Literally on like Spotify, you're going to have to stream 100,000 streams just to make a few bucks. You understand? Same with Apple. Apple percentage is even less. I don't have the numbers directly here in front of me, but I can tell you that you're gonna, it's gonna take 1 million streams plus, before you start seeing any significant checks back to you. So, where can an indie artist make money early on in their career? Well, you need to be doing live shows. Touring and live shows are very unique in that those monies collected from there are not attached to your deal. Say, for instance, if you're in a 360 deal with a label or whatever, a 360 deal is getting all of your money from streaming outlets, from sales, from licensing and things of that nature, but it's not getting your money from live shows. Your live shows is like straight cash in your pocket. So it's important for you to do as many live performances as possible for pay. Now, how do you set that up? Initially, you're going to have to do some freebies. You may have to do a lot of free shows, but the reason is you're going to have to establish a buzz, because if nobody knows who you are, nobody's going to buy a ticket to your show. Now, there are a few things that you can do that will help you along in getting paid faster for your performances. One of the things that you can do is start hitting venues close to you in your local area and surrounding counties. Find out who's promoting these venues where they're doing live performances, and establish a relationship with those promoters. And offer your services. Offer to be a warm-up act or an opening act for free initially, just so that you can get on stage and people can start seeing you and hearing you in person. And that way you can determine, one, if the crowd is going to like your music, for one, and if your performances are going to be entertaining enough to draw people again in the future. So you definitely want to establish those relationships with promoters. Another thing that can help you do is get on as opening acts with larger artists that come to the area. Obviously, they have their followings, and whenever they come in town to do concerts or whatever, they hire acts to open up and warm up the crowd for them. So, again, establishing relationships with the right promoters can help you in that respect as far as getting on stage and opening up for larger acts and helping to build your audience buzz. Secondly, you got to continue to invest in your own marketing. You got to invest in your social media strategy. You want to make sure you're putting out quality material for one, but you want to reach out to your fans and potential fans on a regular basis on social media. Let them know what's going on in your life. If you got new songs coming, you got performances coming up, let them know where it's at. You can even possibly sell tickets in advance to your fans that you already have. If they're in your area or wherever you're going to perform at. So you definitely want to stay engaged on social media because you have to build that buzz. You have to build a loyal following before people will buy tickets and come to the shows to see you. By yourself, obviously, you're not a draw. So you want to do everything that you can to create that draw prior to you doing shows. Another thing that you can do is approach promoters and offer your services for a split of the door. Instead of demanding, money up front or whatever, say, hey, I'll come in and do a show for a split of whatever's taken at the door. Now, this can be kind of sketchy because might not draw that much at the door. However, what you do is when you go in to negotiate these type of deals, you set yourself a minimum take. Say, for instance, if you're an artist who does have a pretty good local buzz going on, and you feel like you can draw some people in, set your price at $500, maybe $1,000, your minimum that you'll perform for, however, if the door makes 5, 10, 15 grand and you do a 50-50 split with the promoter, then obviously you're going to be ahead. But again, you could be behind if nobody comes out to the show. But what a split at the door does for you, it allows the promoter to spend that upfront money that they would have given you on more marketing and promotion for the night. And the more that they have to put into marketing and promotion will increase the chances of getting butts through the door, people buying tickets, so forth and so on. So it's a very simple process in terms of the mechanics of it, but it's not simple in terms of actual execution because, again, people don't know who you are. People don't like your music or whatever, they're not going to come to the show. So you want to use every opportunity and trick available to you to be able to get on stages, get in front of more and more people, and eventually build your following to the point where you can be a draw by yourself. There's not really a lot to it. As artists, it's very important, though, that you put in the legwork. You got to be in the streets on a regular basis, letting people know about your project and your movement. Now, here's another thing that you got to do. You have to be willing to make that investment in yourself. As you know, it's very, very tough to get people to invest in you and your musical career, because a lot of people don't believe that music is an actual career. Most working people think that musicians and artists need to get real jobs, 9 to 5s, punch the clock, just like they're doing, because they don't feel like that you as an artist is actually putting in work. And you may or may not be. A lot of artists are lazy. So you got to be willing to invest your last dollar if need be, whether that be in promotions or marketing, or travel, what have you. And speaking of travel, say for instance you get a booking in another town, part of your fees should include your travel and lodging expenses. Now most promoters, if they feel like you're a big enough draw, they're going to pay for you to get to the venue, and they'll probably pay for a hotel for one night. Getting to the next town or getting back home, that's up to you. So you want to make sure that whatever deal you negotiate enough to not only pay yourself, but cover your expenses too. This is where a lot of artists make the mistake of not asking for enough, because they're afraid that, if I ask for too much, then I'm not going to get the gig. You got to know your worth. If you feel like you're worth 1,000, ask for 1,000. If you feel like you're worth 2,000 or 3,000, ask for that. It's really up to you. You have to determine for yourself what you feel your value is and what you bring to the show. Now, if you don't have a following, you're not going to be able to back up that valuation, so you're going to have to do other things to be able to get yourself on stage, and you may have to pay your own way to the venue. These are some of the sacrifices that you have to make early on in order to become that big artist that you're trying to be. So think about that, all right? Think about different ways you can hustle and reinvest your monies and come up with creative ways for getting people to hear your music, to see you. But you got to get on stage. Touring and shows is where the money's at, first and foremost. It's probably, no, not probably, that's actually going to be the first place you get to earn some money. And again, hook up with anybody. Hook up with event planners, party planners, people like that that are throwing events all the time. You never know. They may need somebody to perform. If you have enough material to do a show, at least 10 or 15 songs. You can even hire yourself out to private parties. You wouldn't think that a private party would hire an artist doing all original music, but you'd be surprised. You never know what you can get until you ask. All right, so get out there, people. Do your thing. Keep hustling. Keep striving. Don't ever give up. Pursue your passion. And check us out here at crazybabytvworld.com. Be seen, be heard, be relevant. Submit your YouTube links, Vimeo links, and Facebook video links to us, and we'll get you on. We'll promote you for free in our video stream and help you out. We're doing whatever we can do to help indie artists be seen all around the world. So get at me. I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This is crazybabytvworld.com and the Ken Jackson Experience. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Caitlin, thank you so much.